James, I asked you a question. Are you still having nightmares?
No.
We've been doing this long enough that I can tell when you're lying. Well, you seem a little off today. Did something happen recently?
No.
You're a civilian now. With your history, the government needs to know that you're not gonna... It's a condition of your pardon. So tell me about your most recent nightmare.
I didn't have a nightmare. Oh, come on, really? You're gonna do the notebook thing? Why? It's passive aggressive.
You don't talk, I write.
Okay. I crossed the name off the list of my amends yesterday. Don't worry. I used all your 3 rules. Senator Atwood. She was a Hydra pawn for years. Helped her get into office when I was in Winter Soilder. And after Hydra disbanded, she continued to abuse the power I gave her.
Make this go away.
If Congressman Lockhart wants to speak up,
Silence him.
for good.
So, rule number 1, you can't do anything illegal.
What the hell?
All I did was give some intel to the aide to convict her, and I wasn't involved in anything else.
Rule number 2,
What was rule number 2?
nobody gets hurt. It's a big one.
Then why isn't it rule number 1? I didn't hurt anybody.
Come on!
Remember me? Promise.
And what about rule number 3? The whole point of making amends is to fulfill rule number 3.
You know, you're a cynic, Doc. Of course, I completed rule number 3. I am no longer the Winter Soilder. I am James Bucky Barnes, and you're part of my efforts to make amends.
So you did it all right, but it didn't help with the nightmares.
Well, like I said, I didn't have any.
Look, one day you're going to have to open up and understand that some people really do want to help you and that they can be trusted.
I trust people.
Yeah, give me your phone. You don't have 10 phone numbers on this thing. No, and you've been ignoring the texts from Sam. Look, you've got to nurture friendships. I am the only person you have called all week. That is so sad. You're alone. You're 100 years old. You have no history, no family.
Are you lashing out at me, Doc? Because that's really unprofessional, you know? I mean, when did that start? When did you start yelling at your clients? Oh, the notebook, that's great. All right, give me a break. I'm trying, okay? This is new for me. I didn't have a moment to deal with anything, you know? I had a little calm in Wakanda. And other than that, I just went from one fight to another for 90 years.
So, now that you've stopped fighting, what do you want?
Peace.
That is utter bullshit.
You're a terrible shrink.
I was an excellent soldier, so I saw a lot of dead bodies, and I know how that can shut you down. And if you are alone, that is the quietest, most personal hell. And James, it is very hard to escape.